Hey guys, David Essel here with another one of our 365-day video vignettes. Today I'm going to take you through actually 3 simple phases of the tapping process. We're going to start with tapping for money. Tapping to remove the blocks around money and income and debt and expenses and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to make them very short. Of course, if you need help, you can always email me at talkdavid.com. And we do it very differently than what you're going to find with a lot of my friends here on YouTube that teach tapping. Pamela Bruner, Jack Canfield, also one of the guys that made it really popular years ago, Nick Orton. I mentioned on a previous tapping video that I first was introduced to it 20 years ago. I didn't believe in it. 10 years ago, I said, oh my gosh, this stuff can really work. And since then, we've used it with all kinds of people. And these little vignettes, the first 3 are going to be with just about money. So phase 1 with tapping. And remember, as a refresher, tapping allows us to get into the thoughts, the beliefs, the insecurities, the fears that are oftentimes held in a portion of the brain called the amygdala. Now, science and some researchers and practitioners believe that by tapping on certain areas of the head and the body and saying those statements that in phase 1 are all about being concerned around money, income, expenses, you can actually release the beliefs and help you move forward. Now, even though a lot of the tapping videos you'll see people tapping on 8 or 9 or 10 different areas, we only use one, and that's the crown chakra, right at the top of the head. This is the only place we tap, right here. So let's just jump right into it. Phase 1 is going to be about limitations, tapping limitations with emotions. So if you're struggling with expenses, let's say you've got a lot of debt, you have a lot of expenses on a regular basis, you would talk about, as you tap, the limitations. I'm really nervous, I'm really anxious about the expenses I have on a weekly basis or a monthly basis. I get very anxious talking about money. I don't like to ever look at my bank account. I hate to balance my checkbooks. Anytime someone gets into a discussion about money, I run the other way. I put my head in the sand. I buy things I know that I can't afford. So in level 1, what we're doing is we're making these statements with intense emotion as we tap. Now, the theory and the potential science behind it is by admitting these insecurities and fears and by saying them out loud with emotion, that you're able over time to release the grasp and grip that they have, allowing you to move into phase 2, which we'll talk about in another little video here, which is about hopefulness, and then phase 3, affirmation. But we have to start with reality, our fears, our insecurities around money. Oftentimes, based on childhood experiences, we've got to get to the core to let them go. Okay, so that's what you do. Write down your greatest fears, your worries, the experiences around money that suck, that make you nervous. Write them down on paper and then tap your way through them. And when you repeat each one, and we recommend that you stay on this phase for 7 straight days, tap and repeat with emotion. Now, I'm going to end this little video. We'll go into phase 2, which you'll also tap for 7 days, and then phase 3, another 7. If I can help you more specifically, because tapping can be used for love hang-ups as well as health issues, spiritual issues. It can be used for everything. But I'm just starting with 3 on money. If I can help you, email me at talkdavid.com. And also pick up our free book while you're at the website, The Power of Focus. And don't forget to sign up for this YouTube channel right here so you get all of our vignettes, okay? I hope this helped. It's made a huge difference in my life in regards to money, finances, everything. I know it'll do the same for you. Have an awesome day.